got Superman?
Heroes.
Since I'm a big Batman fan, I wanted to take a look at what they have.
They're all around us.
Aquaman? I like the blonde one.
That's the Aquaman that you're used to from like all those old cartoons.
From the panels of a comic book.
Yeah, I like the artwork. It's really cool. There's a lot of stuff going on in here.
To a curious 11-year-old child.
Okay, check this out. Check this out.
In the eyes of his father.
Jake now is 11 years old.
Fist bump!
And he's this starry-eyed, bright-eyed kid. It reminds me a lot of myself.
For his entire life, Led Bradshaw has been drawing.
It was always my escape.
It is all he's ever known.
I remember telling my teacher that all I wanted to do was either work for Disney, work for Marvel, work for DC. It didn't matter.
His passion eventually became his career.
Tag, you're it.
And his son Jake,
just to get an idea of what it would look like,
soon became his inspiration.
Like, Jake really is like the spitting image of me. All right, we'll try this process first.
For his most treasured creation yet.
I'm spying on my daddy.
When Jake was just 3 years old, doctors detected the early signs of autism.
I didn't know anything about autism. I had no idea what it is. I'm Googling everything that I could find about autism spectrum disorder, and that's when I found art therapy exercises, and I was like, hey, this is something I can do.
So he did what he's always done.
I started to incorporate art into his everyday routine.
Only this time, he was drawing up plans to help teach his son.
Art therapy is great for children on the autism spectrum. Instead of using other people's art therapy lessons, let me see if I could create my own. I went to comic books. I figured, what if I took the elements of a comic book, broke it down into an art lesson, and used that to teach Jake?
What he soon realized was the origin story he was helping create for a hero right in front of him.
You helped create the comic, right?
Well, yeah.
Together, this father-son dynamic duo sketched out ideas for their very own comic book.
Oh, I mean this.
Awesome!
It would eventually become Jake Jetpulse.
So you were able to turn your son into Jake Jetpulse, the superhero.
Right. Jake Jetpulse, because we were thinking as a character on the autism spectrum, and spectrum is like light, the powers are like light-based.
So what makes this comic so special? Well, the inspiration for what you read on the page is drawn from real-life experiences. Of course, there is that superhero twist.
You see this button here, Jake? I forgot to draw his hands. Okay.
They even self-published 6 issues in There Is No Slowing Down.
Has he responded well to the comic?
The cool part is hearing him when he says that he's his own hero. That makes me feel good. When other kids started to receive him as a hero, the kids in his class started enjoying the books. I think that's what really helped him come out of his shell.
To me, I have an inner hero. I showed them who I really was.
And that's a superhero.
I'm taking on the next challenge.
Your hope is showing people that anyone can be a superhero.
Exactly. And that's what I want to do is give a hero to everyone. So are you going for it? That's what you're going to get? I'm making sure that he spends his money wisely.
Someday they hope to find their work on store shelves.
And I just heard what you were doing and I just wanted to come and introduce myself.
Thank you.
So much.
For now, they're happy to share Jake Jetpulse's next adventure.
Yes, dude.
It's a pleasure.
With anyone interested in listening and learning.
Thank you, sir, very much.
No problem, young man.
In Brooklyn.
Didn't I tell you it was going to be a good day?
Yep, have fun.
All right.
Bye.
I'm Adam Harding, News 4, New York.